All right, Skope TV, part 2, Friday night, TGIF, 6 o'clock on the East Coast. Everybody, shut off your computers. It's time to party. I want to get into this next question because I want my listeners to know, Big J, he's the real deal. And I don't put that label on everybody. I put this man up there with a lot of these MCs that I fully respect who have made hit records. And I'm not just signaling out the white rappers, but Big J, I really do feel in your movement. And now, besides Eminem, what other white rappers do you respect and feel rep hip-hop right, such as, like, Paul Wall, Lil White, Bubba Sparks? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got that caliber where you get that hood pass. You know what I'm saying? So, what other rappers do you respect like that?
Man, it's funny you brought up Bubba Sparks because we just got a conversation about him the other day. But, I don't really think I really don't think in terms of black and white. So, it's kind of an off question, but I think all them cats are dope, man. I think they all have a place in the game. You know what I'm saying? They all do different things. And I'm trying to do something different than all those guys did. You know what I'm saying? So, I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, so I like to venture out and do different things, but I also love to stay in my lane. And that's really what we just on, man. We want to take this back to hip-hop, lyrical, and something different in the mainstream. I'm not afraid to go against the grain. And I hope people respect that.
But I feel like with you and like Paul Wall, it's like ignorant people might turn around and say something, right? Like they're front. But what I really respect about y'all is that you really doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really who you are. This is really the music that you represent. What do you think about that?
To me, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
To me, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just do what I do because I love it and because I need to do it to live. Hip-hop is my way of life. And if people don't respect that, then that's fine, because as long as they're talking about me, I'm doing something right, whether it's good or bad.
It's funny because it's like all these cats, Big J, Paul Wall, Bubba Sparks, they make hit records that are as good as, let's say, like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of these other artists. So I just think it's so hot what y'all doing, and I've been following hip hop since I was a youngin', and it's incredible to see these cats come up like you guys. Now, do you feel like anybody can now claim to be an MC and set up a MySpace page so it's kind of like lost its authenticity? Like, me, I'm no rapper. I'm a fan of hip-hop. But I could set up a MySpace page tomorrow and say I'm an MC. What are your thoughts on that? Let's say the bullshit MCs.
I think it definitely affects the game. I think that's kind of I think the internet was the downfall of hip-hop. I think that it's true. Everybody can make a MySpace page, and especially, we're gonna go on the color route, especially as a white MC. If I come to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm doing this. We got this show. I got this mixtape, blah blah," first thing they thinking is 50 other motherfucking white rappers just hit me on my MySpace page. I just seen them at the carryout, and they're all garbage. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll go do a show, and there'll be 5 openers. 3 of them are white. I go on last. No one wants to hear me because the other guys were garbage. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I think it definitely affects the game. I hate it, but I mean it's a necessity. Like, if you ain't up on the internet game, you might as well quit.
That's true. But I mean, not to big up Skope, but I feel like that's why media outlets like Skope are so important, because we really go fishing and we really seek out like the real cats that are really putting it down. And, you know, not to big up Skope, but I feel like that, you know, that helps people know what's real and what's not, because there is a lot of bullshit out there.
There's a couple websites. I mean, that's one of the things that I really appreciate is some of these. We got a lot of homegrown ones here in Ohio, and you know what I'm saying, there's a couple overseas that have really been fucking with us. So anytime someone wants to help support, we just join movements and we just keep pushing. So Big J will push Skope Mag to the death.
That's it, and we do the same. Now, let's get off this whole white hip hop thing. Let's get off this. Let's move into, if I came to come see you in Ohio, what are some hot spots that you would take me to go see some live hip hop and get my drink on?
Oh man.
And hopefully Hopefully my smoke on, too.
The hub right now, man. Cleveland's really the hub. Go to Scully's in Cleveland. Got a lot of big shows. Toledo. It's like Toledo's in some kind of warp. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'm in Toledo, and it's all like you want some just straight hip hop. We really don't have a scene for it. That's why I've just been making my own lane. And you know, if we don't think we'll go to Cleveland, we'll go to Columbus. But really, Cleveland's the hub, man. They got Machine Gun Kelly, Chip the Ripper, Kid Cudi came out of there. Bones been showing a lot of love to underground artists, so there's a lot of different clubs popping up in Cleveland that's really been doing the smack.
That's dope. Now listen, we got 2 more questions for you. This interview's been crazy. I'm telling you, we should keep it going, but I know you're a busy man. Now, Big J, you a big guy. You got a tough looking exterior. I know I wouldn't want to fuck with you. I'll tell you that. But how do you keep in shape and feeling strong mentally and physically? I mean, would you work out, or it's just Bud Light and takeout? What you got?
I'm a gym rat, man. I'm a bodybuilding fan.
Good for you.
We just went to the Arnold Classic, the yearly competition they do in Columbus. We go every year. I'm a big bodybuilding fan, so I'm a gym rat, man. I like to go heavy, and I like to go often, so that's what I do. You know what I mean? I just stay in the gym.
I like that. Perfect.
In the gym and stay in the tattoo shop.
That's right. I'm telling you, with all this tough recession and everything, people, the healthcare, you go exercise for a little bit every day, you feel a lot better about your situation. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my final question tonight, let's go out big, Big J. What's coming up for Big J? And where can heads see you online? I know you got Twitter, MySpace, YouTube. Let my people know where you at.
Yeah, we got, the number one place you can go is BigJTheWhiteWonder.com. And that's going to link you to everywhere else I am. So it's BigJTheWhiteWonder.com. But I got Twitter, Big J White Wonder, MySpace.com, Big J the White Wonder. And those are really the 3 that I really utilize. And we got a lot of big things. We just dropped Midwest Muscle March 2nd. We got, I've been dropping a video every single week. That's what I'm going to be doing now. We got Black Van Music, which is my next project. It's going to drop in May. I got the We Got Flow tour, which a lot of cats are selling tickets. I got a group, I grabbed a group of tickets, and we're just going to give them away. So if you want to go to the We Got Flow tour, email me, BigJTheWhiteWonder@gmail, and I'll get you your tickets for free. We're doing Kent tomorrow, which is March 27th. We're doing Cleveland, April 2nd, and Youngstown, April 10th. And then I'm going to be in NYC for the iStandard showcase on May 4th. And I think it's the Fantasy nightclub, so y'all can come check me out there.
When you coming to Boston?
Hey, we'll set it up. I'll be there. I'm on my way.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
you know what? One last question came into my head, Big J. We got about 30 seconds. Now, you making all these power moves. How you make time to be a father of your kids?
I get my kids every other weekend, and I grab them every other. I usually have them on every night. I can get them when they get off school. Lots of, it's another thing with the women's situation. I gotta beg for my kids sometimes. So if you got a good man out there and you try to be a father, you gotta give a little here. So that's what we do, man. A lot of times I take my kids in the studio with me.
I like
that.
My
kids are involved in a lot of my projects. You'll hear them throughout my CDs.
And I bet they love it just because they daddy there.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
That's incredible. This has been a special TGIF edition, Skope TV. Big J, it's been a pleasure. Skope TV, Friday night. We drinking. We doing what we gonna do. We'll see y'all soon.
I appreciate it, man.